Far below the surface of the Pacific Ocean, below the crashing waves, below the sunlight, below even the reach of storms, there is a layer of water so dark, so cold, and so pressurized, it might as well belong to another planet. In this silent blackness, something is watching. It has no visible face, no ordinary eyes, and a head so strange, so impossibly transparent, that when scientists first saw it, many thought it was a mistake, a damaged specimen, a trick of the light. But it wasn't. This creature exists, and it shouldn't. Descent into the twilight zone. At around 600 to 800 meters below the surface lies the mid-water twilight zone, a realm where sunlight fades into permanent dusk. Here, the pressure is crushing. The temperature hovers just above freezing. Food is scarce. There are no reefs, no hiding places, no solid ground, just open, endless water. For most life forms, this environment would be unbearable, but evolution does not ask what is comfortable, it asks what survives. And here, survival requires something extraordinary. Enter the barrel-eye fish. The first impossible adaptation. At first glance, the barrel-eye fish looks almost normal, small, dark, unremarkable. But look closer. Its head is transparent, not slightly translucent, not thin-skinned, transparent, like a living dome of glass. Inside that dome are two bright green tubes, its eyes, pointing upward, fixed toward the faint light above. In an environment where sunlight barely penetrates, most creatures either glow or hide. But the barrel eye does something else. It looks up. Its tubular eyes are designed to collect the faintest traces of light filtering down from above. Imagine trying to see a candle flame from miles away through fog. That's what it's built for. But this raises a question. Why would a fish in total darkness evolve eyes that only look upward? What is it searching for? Hunting in the black. In the twilight zone, food often comes from above. Tiny creatures drift down like falling snow, a phenomenon scientists call marine snow. Bits of organic debris, dead plankton, fragments of life from the sunlit world. But sometimes larger prey drift overhead too. Jellyfish, small crustaceans, bioluminescent organisms flashing signals in the dark. The barrel eye watches for silhouettes, faint shapes passing against the dim glow from the surface, and when it sees one, it moves. But here's where it gets stranger. For years, scientists believed the barrel eye's eyes were permanently fixed upward. That meant it couldn't look forward to track prey. It didn't make sense. Then, in 2009, deep-sea submersibles revealed something astonishing. The eyes rotate. Inside that transparent dome, the tubular eyes can pivot forward. It watches upward for prey, then rotates its gaze to capture it. What we've discovered only deepens the mystery. Why protect the eyes with a clear dome at all? The glass head. The transparent shield covering the barrel eye's head is filled with fluid. It protects its sensitive eyes from the stinging tentacles of jellyfish, one of its main food sources. Most predators avoid jellyfish. The barrel eye hunts them. Its small mouth plucks food directly from the tentacles, while the dome shields its vision from venomous stings. It's like a diver wearing a helmet in toxic water. But transparent skulls are almost unheard of among vertebrates. Bones are meant to be protective, opaque, solid. So why did evolution take this bizarre path?
scientists still don't know exactly how such a structure evolved without compromising strength or pressure resistance. Because remember, at these depths, the pressure can exceed 80 times what we experience at sea level. Glass should shatter, soft tissue should collapse, but this living dome holds. How? Surviving the crushing silence. The deeper we go, the stranger life becomes. The twilight zone is not just dark, it's a place of constant vertical migration. Every night, billions of creatures rise toward the surface to feed, then sink back down before dawn. It is the largest daily migration on Earth. The barreli remains mostly suspended in mid-water, barely moving, conserving energy. In a world where food is unpredictable, wasting energy can mean death. Its small fins make subtle adjustments. Its body is delicate, almost fragile-looking, and yet it survives in a realm defined by extremes. But here's the larger question. How many more creatures like this are drifting unseen in the mid-water darkness? The rarity problem. Barreli fish are rarely observed alive. Most early specimens were damaged by fishing nets. Their transparent domes collapsed before reaching the surface. For decades, scientists misunderstood what they looked like. We only truly saw them once deep-sea remotely operated vehicles began exploring the abyss without bringing them up. Which means, for most of human history, this creature existed entirely outside our imagination. What else exists down there right now, perfectly evolved, perfectly alien, that we simply haven't seen yet? Scientists estimate that we have explored less than 5% of the ocean, less than 5%, and the twilight zone alone may contain millions of undiscovered species. Why it shouldn't exist. A fish with rotating tubular eyes, a transparent skull filled with fluid, designed to watch shadows in near total darkness, hunting jellyfish in crushing pressure. It sounds like science fiction, but it is biology. It is evolution solving a problem so extreme that the solution feels impossible. And yet, here it drifts, silent, patient, watching. Ending. The larger ocean. The barreli fish reminds us of something unsettling. The deep ocean is